scores of people today took to the streets of Nairobi to protest the recent cases of violent stripping of women by touts. It was dubbed My Dress, My Choice, and the protest was organized by a group called Kilimani Women. It was supported by several women leaders. Now, in a twist of events, a separate group held a protest asking women to dress decently. KTN's Sharon Momanyi now tells us more.
In big numbers, they came, showed off, and conquered the notion that women in Kenya cannot dress as they please and feel safe. At least that was the motive of the My Dress, My Choice protest that started in Uhuru Park today.
We demand a sitting with the relevant stakeholders to address issues that are urgent and require urgent action with regards to violence against women.
We feel very passionate about it, and we feel there are other avenues of addressing the issue than stripping somebody in public and humiliating them.
They then took to the streets, marching along Kenyatta Avenue through to the Embasava bus stop off Tomboya Street, the eye of the storm. The protests follow the violent stripping by touts of a woman in Nairobi. The touts claimed that the woman was indecently dressed, and the bus operators were on the receiving end of all the heat. A similar incident is reported to have recently occurred in Mombasa.
With the screams and chants, the message of the scores of protesters here today was very clear that no woman should be disrespected regardless of what they wear.
Really, I don't think if it was your daughter who you think is dressed indecently, you would allow a crowd, a mob, to literally strip her and assault, because she was assaulted. They were assaulted, both of them.
Women MPs would then join the mammoth protest that headed to the Inspector General's office. Here, the leaders demanded for the safety of women.
If the government or the office cannot deal with these men or any lawbreaker who is involving himself in gender-based violence, will deal with them as women of this nation.
They then headed to the Supreme Court, and just outside, events changed for the dramatic. A different group was simultaneously conducting a protest, telling women to vaa nguo. The two groups of protesters would then go head to head. In a statement to newsrooms, National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi condemned the stripping incidents, urging affected persons to report to the police or even petition the National Assembly to act on the matter. Cases of public stripping of women due to their dressing are not new in Kenya. The question that now remains unanswered is how far today's protest will go in ending such acts. Also, does it mean that there are no restrictions on how not just women but all people can dress publicly? And should there be, who holds the controls? Sharon Momanyi, KTN.